Hi Aries, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing well. For all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're not covering April 11th till the 17th, as you can see below. This week, there's a lot going on in the sky, so let's try to quickly run it down. On the 11th, we have Mercury entering Taurus. So what we're thinking about and communicating is about our pleasures, our spidey senses, what makes us feel good, and also anything that kind of brings us some security and stability in our life. Okay, and then on the 12th to the 13th, we have Jupiter conjuncting Neptune and Jupiter sextiling the North Node. So right now, our experiences and our beliefs are aligning with our dreams and our destiny of where we need to go. So if you feel like you're living in a nightmare and you don't like your experiences, all you need to do right now is change your beliefs, what you believe in, your faith, your spirituality, and shift that, and your experiences will start to change. And if you're experiencing good things, you feel like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like I'm so happy, crazy things are happening. Well, keep believing and keep your faith, because right now everything is expanding. Like your dream life can happen right now, like before your eyes. So you need to make sure you're in the right mindset, so that what you think and what you believe and have faith in will become your reality at this time. You just want to make sure that you're reliving or living out your dreams, not your nightmares. Okay, because right now it's a very powerful energy in the sky. And then on the 14th, we have Lilith moving into Cancer, and then also Neptune sextiling the North Node. So this is bringing back wounds regarding around the home and family, things we were ashamed of, embarrassed about, generational curses, toxic family members, things that like we keep in private, that we don't share, we don't talk, we don't express to the world, but that triggers kind of like a sensitive part to us that we really care about, but we wish didn't affect us as much. Well, right now you kind of have the opportunity and the gift to change these things and change the narrative. Even if your whole family suffered, or you grew up in a single parent household, or there's abuse, there's neglect, whatever, that doesn't have to be your reality moving forward. You can break the cycle, you can make a change. So right now it's like, it may be presented to you, you may get memories or things may happen, you're like, oh my gosh, but you can heal from it, and you can do this with love. On the 15th, we have Mars moving into Pisces, and then Mars trining Lilith. So kill them with kindness, kill them with kindness. Right now, there's nothing that love can't heal. I know it sounds kind of woo and cheesy, but I promise you, like real, genuine love coming from a pure place can heal so many wounds, can heal a lot of problems that we're going through. And right now, you kind of have the gift to fight for love, fight with love to heal old wounds, and make amends, forgive, heal. Okay. Then on the 16th, we have a full moon in Libra at 26 degrees, your opposite sign. So you may not really like this energy. The cardinal signs will feel this the most, of course, Libras, Aries, Capricorn, Cancers. With this full moon, it's centered all around relationships. Our relationship with our family, friends, co-workers, romantic relationships, any relationship. And it's either side of the spectrum, either healthy, loving relationships that are balanced are coming together and forming, becoming united, or the unbalanced, unhealthy ones are breaking apart. So some people are either getting together and others are breaking up or separating at this time. Okay, and then the next day is Easter, so happy Easter to all my beautiful bunnies out there, or if you celebrate, whatever. All right, so that was a lot. Hopefully it didn't bore you to death. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Aries, when it comes to your health, it feels like you're receiving a lot of love and support from the universe. So you may be healing a lot, or you're feeling better, you're feeling more calm, you're not feeling as anxious or as I don't know, angry or on edge. Maybe you're just a little more calm. You could be a little more emotional this week. Again, probably the full moon energy could be influencing you, but maybe you're just kind of really mellow. But I feel like you're receiving some love and support and healing energies from the universe through other people, situations, food, medicine, music. Love and support is coming your way. Maybe you're going to be feeling in a better space. Being around water or within water or drinking lots of water will be really good for you to flush everything out, because with full moons, it's about releasing, letting go. And usually parasites come up the most during full moon, so you want to make sure you're eating healthy this week, flushing everything out, and drinking lots of water. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, there's some kind of new beginning, something that in order to start something new, you're going to have to cut something out Maybe it's like, in order to start this other project, I gotta get rid of this other project, or in order to start this job, I gotta get rid of this other job. So you may have to get really clear and focused. There may be an important conversation, presentation, email, phone call that takes place this week that is like the initiator, the beginning to something new, possibly a new system, a new program, a meeting that you go to that's kind of like, whoo, okay, makes everything official. Or you're like, okay, now I know what I gotta do. I gotta cut, organize, get through these things so I can start this new journey. So there's some kind of new news or new beginning, something that you're going to be starting, or you're cleaning out some things so that you have room to grow, so that you have more of a narrow focus possibly. So you could be feeling very focused this week with your work, school, career, and finances, or that you need to really like communicate, clear things up, maybe have an important conversation or meeting with someone possibly, or an interview. But there is some conversation that could take place that's going to be the initiator or start some kind of new thing in your life. But I feel like it's going to be important that you focus, you talk about these things, you communicate, and you're very honest and direct about what you want moving forward. And that also, like, when you're praying or when you're talking to your angels or the universe, that you're clear, like, universe, this is what I want, this is my path. Because if you're kind of uncertain, the universe is like, okay, well, let us know when you're ready. You got to be focused, you got to know what you want and know what you need to leave behind, what you need to cut out of. So you could be removing distractions, getting rid of bad habits, things that are distracting you. You're like, no, this is not helping me, I gotta focus. So it's gonna be important for you to focus, be honest, direct, and communicate as much as possible this week, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have 4 of crystals, 9 of cups, and the Ace of crystals. So some of you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart. Maybe you're cuspy, Aries, Taurus, cusper. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all 3, all the above. We have transformation, the sun in reverse, or transformation in reverse, and then the 6 of crystals. So as far as who you could be dealing with, could be a Scorpio, a Leo, or a Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio, Leo, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. But I definitely feel here someone who has, like, you've completely changed something that they have believed in, or like an old, it's like the old part of them, their old self is like dying, their old self they're leaving behind. And it's like now they're completely different. Like after meeting you or coming together with you, or when they meet you, because maybe you don't know them, or maybe you do know them already, you're in each other's lives. They've changed a lot. It's like ever since they met you, it's like everything just started to make sense. But before you, nothing made sense. Their life was just kind of like, maybe they're just going through the motions. Everything just felt like same thing every day. They didn't have as much motivation, or it was hard for them to let go of certain bad habits, or feel inspired to change. Like maybe they didn't really want to change because they were so comfortable before with what their life was like or what they were doing. And they were not miserable, but they weren't really happy. They were just kind of complacent and feel like, well, this is just how it's going to be then. I guess, this is life. But now meeting you, or after you guys have come together, when you guys meet, it's like everything changes. They get inspired again. They feel like, no, I do have to change. I do need to do other things. I feel happier now. I feel more alive. And now they want to work together. They want to collaborate. It's like you're making them want to be a better person. And with you, I feel like you've already been kind of trying to work on yourself, establish yourself, or build some kind of security foundation in your life. That's something long-term, like maybe the home, family, something that's really important to you that you want to create, that you want to have in the future, or that you once had and you want to kind of re-experience that, or find your own stability, your own security. And you've really been working on trying to pour into yourself, feel more, love yourself more, take care of yourself. And you're feeling more satisfied. Like maybe you've really been working on self-love, and just putting yourself as a priority. And it feels like now that you've reached that level, or that you have almost like done all the right work and self work on yourself, now you have this person coming into your life, or who has already come into your life, that you're gonna have a new beginning with, like a new life. So I feel like some of you could be in a relationship, or you're getting into a new relationship, or you're meeting someone new, but this is gonna be probably a life partner or someone you're gonna end up being with long term, like a serious relationship. Because it just feels like both of you are at a time in your life when you want to change. It's like you don't want to be the same, you don't want the same thing, you want a different life, you want something more serious, or you're just looking for a change in your life. Okay, just this person didn't accept it. There's like, oh well, this is just gonna be my life, I'm just gonna do whatever I do, and okay. But then you came in and changed everything for them and made them realize, no, like I wasn't happy, I was not doing what I want to do, like this makes me happy. I needed to meet you for you to like wake me up and like kind of like get me out of my somber and help me see that no, like I wasn't living. I was miserable, and I was just lying to myself, pretending like, oh no, I could be single forever, I'm fine, it's cool, I don't need anyone. But no, we need human connection. People need each other. We don't want to be alone forever. Like that's not life. That's not exciting. Not that you should depend on being with someone to be happy, but I think as humans, we need connection. We're not meant to be alone and hermits for forever. Or at least not most of us, generally speaking. So you have some kind of new beginning here, a new relationship that could be forming or is coming together, and it's going to be something serious long term. You guys may end up moving in together, buying a home together, traveling together, or just starting a relationship together. Something that's real, that's tangible, like you guys are taking action towards these things, and it's real. It's like becoming a reality, and this person is pouring into you. It's very 50-50. They're a lover, they're a giver, and it's very like both of you working together. It's not just like one person doing everything and the other person just sitting back. It's like, no, both of you are willing to put in the work. You have that stable, you're grounded, you're stable, and you have this like emotional strength in you. Okay. And this person now is bringing the same thing, but in a different way. And it's learning how to prioritize their happiness, because I feel like it's not like they were struggling or their life was horrible, but they just weren't really valuing their own happiness. They were just kind of putting other people first maybe, and just not putting themselves as a priority and trying to live their best life. But I feel now with you, they want to live their best life. They want to be excited again. They want to enjoy life and not just go through the motions, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper and extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I'm wishing you guys all the best. Bye.